Okay, student, in our previous lesson you have learned about exponent and power, and then this lesson we will be learning about the square and the square. See children, this aspect is not very new to you. You have the vast knowledge on this subject. Till we'll just recapitulate our previous knowledge and we'll add on some of the new concepts on this subject and will enhance our knowledge in a greater way. Okay, let us plan. Before we move on, we are supposed to know the key aspects of this lesson. They are, first of all, why it is said as square or the square or the what is called perfect square. Then some the properties of square root. How will you find out, and how what are the properties will be the some rules it follows once you find out the square root. Then you must know about the natural number square value, or you should know the cube value. I said in the summer holidays to learn all these things, by heart all these things, so that the things will be easy to calculate. And then you must know about how to find out the square root in different two ways. Okay, let us move on to the first aspect. Why we say it as square? See, any number, anything multiplied by itself one time, any number, any integer, any variable, once multiplied by itself, it will take a form like that number raised to the power 2, raised to the power 2. When the power is 2, that is called square or squared. Could you understand me? So here in this case, suppose a is a variable, a, or then a multiplied by itself will take a form of a to the power 2, a raised 2, a to the power 2, a raised to the power 2. So that time it is called a square. All the integers whose value is multiplied by its base one time are called perfect square. Here I will take example, minus 2 is an integer. If it is multiplied by minus 2, then what it forms? It forms 4. 4 is a perfect square number. Similarly, 2 multiplied by 2 also will be 4. So, any time square root value, any square root value with 16, square root value is not 4, but plus minus 4. Mind it. Could you understand? So, root over square root value always will be plus in pi, plus minus. I hope you have understood. And square root means what? Anything to the power square root means it is having the power as half. Root over square root of a is equal to a to the power half. Could you understand me? See, you have understood this thing. Now, this is the symbol of a square root. Square, any number multiplied by itself will thus be the square, and any perfect square, if you find out the root over, you will find the base of the number. I have understood. These two are converse terms, square root and square. Could you understand? 4 is the square and root over of 4 is the square root, which is plus minus 2. So, square root value always will be in plus and minus. Why? See, minus 2 when it is multiplied with minus 2, minus plus, and 2 to the 4, plus 4. Isn't it? Similarly, 2 is multiplied with 2, again 2 to the 4, plus multiplied plus, so 4. So you have understood this, no? Now that is what. Now we will move on to the properties. These are properties not, very important thing to learn, but you need to know a little bit so that you can beautifully solve the sums of this lesson. First, what? See, any time the perfect square, any perfect square is ending with 1, then its square root value will be either 9 or 1. Any perfect square number. See, here I have taken 121. 121 square root value, last digit, unit digit is 1. If unit digit is 1, it will form a square root value either starting with 1 or starting with 9. Could you understand? So this value will be 1. So unit digit will be 1. Conversely, if any number unit digit is 1, its square value will be ending with 1 only. It cannot have different number, because see, 1 ones are 1, 11 multiplied 1, first digit will be 1 multiplied 1 is 1. Understood? Or any number unit digit is 9, that also will land with unit digit 1. See, because 9 multiplied by 9 is 81, 1. So it will be any number. If you say 19, so 19 will be what, 19 multiplied by 19 will be what? This 9 nines are 81. So it will be ending with what? So any perfect square is unit digit is 1. Its root over value will be either 1 or 9, or any number is unit digit is 1 or 9. Its perfect square will be, its square value will be 1 only. Unit digits value of the square, a square value, unit digit will be 1 only. I hope you understood this. That means any number unit digit is 1 or 9, that number square value will be ending with unit digit 1. That means that number will form a square value, unit digit is 1. Okay, now second law is said what? Any number similarly is ending with 4, any perfect square number ending with 4, square value will be either 4 or 8. Or any number whose unit digit is 2 or 8, its square value always will be 4. Because 2 2s are 4, 8 8s are 64, 4. Hope you have understood it. Any number unit digit is 2 or 8, its square value will be always 4. Could you understand? So similarly, any number unit digit is 3 or same, its square value will become always 9. So any perfect square number whose unit digit is 9, its root over value will be either 3 or 7, because 3 3s are 9 and 7 7s are 49, so it will be ending with 9. Could you understand? These all are simple aspects only. Maybe I am not able to explain you properly. Just try to understand. It is given in book also, and try to listen me properly, you will understand. Any number ending with 4 or 6, its square value will be always 4 or 6 means what? It will be ending with 6. So any number unit digit is 4 or 6, the square value will be 6 only, because 4 4s are 16 and 6 6 are 36. Could you understand this very simple thing? Now any number, perfect square number ending with 5, definitely the square root value of that number will be having unit digit 5. Or any number unit digit is 5, its square value always will be ending with 5. Any number unit digit is ending with 0, its square value always will be ending with 0. These are all the things. You go through once, you will understand better. Now, see, I have given the example 225. The square value is 15, no? 15 square value is 225. So, square root of 225 is always 50, which is ending with 5. It is also ending with 5, it is also ending with 5. Now perfect square number, even perfect square number, square root value will be always the number divided by 2. That is, a perfect square number even, which is a square digit will be, square root digit will be, square root how many digits it will carry. If it is an even number, then that even number by 2. Could you understand? Suppose it is 16. 16 is a even number. So 16 will be having how many? Here n is the square root digit will be. So even square root digit will be, I mean to say, how many digits are 16 is having 2 digits? No, it's a even number. So definitely its square root value will be 2 digit. 2 digit is there. 2 digit divided by 2, it will be ending with only one number. Suppose you have got a 324. 324 is the square value of what? 18, isn't it? So see how many, it is an odd number. that in that case it will be 3 digits are there. 3 plus 1 divided by 2, that is 4 by 2. It will have how many digit? Square root digit. It will have 2 digit. This is having square root of this is 324 is equal to 18. I hope you have understood this. It's very simple only. If even digit square root in a perfect square number will have the square root digit, number of square root digit will be the n plus 2, and odd digit square, a perfect square number for square root will be n plus 1 by 2. Now we will be moving on to some of the procedure how to find out the square root. Square root can be found out by two procedure. One is prime factorization and another is division. By division you can find out the square root, and you can take out the prime factors of a number, and then you can find out the square root. There are two procedures that we will discuss when you will solve the sums from the exercise. Now some things I said to you in the summer vacation, I said to you, cube value I have written, square value is given in your book. You must know all the 20 natural number square values to be very excellent to solve in square and square root. Could you understand me? Cube value I have written, 1 cube is equal to 1, 2 cube is equal to 8, 3 cube is equal to 27, 4 cube is equal to 64, 5 cube is equal to 125, 6 cube is equal to 216, and 7 cube 343, 8 cube is 512, and 9 cube is 729, 10 cube is 1000. These all you should know. You can make a note and do it. So another thing, very important aspects of this, Pythagoras triplet is what? Pythagoras triplet, Pythagoras theorem, Pythagoras says what? Hypotenuse square will be equal to the base square plus perpendicular square. So for square value, if two number square value is forming another perfect square number, that is called Pythagoras triplet. I will take an example. 3 square and 4 square. 3 square is equal to 9 and 4 square is equal to 16. 9 plus 16 is how much? 25. 25 is a perfect square. Of which number? Which number square root will be 25? 25 square root will be which number? 5. So 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 5 square. That means two number square values should form a perfect square number. That three numbers are called Pythagoras triplet. Here 3, 4 and 5 are the Pythagoras triplet. I hope you have understood it. Now let us move on to the exercise. Exercise of 3 base number n53. I have taken the first sum to find out the value. You have found out all this value in exponent also. Exponent, here the power is 2. So both the base, both the numerator will be multiplied by itself 2 times, and the denominator also will be multiplied by itself 2 times. So 11 by 13 square is equal to 11 into 11 divided by 13 into 13, which is equal to 121 by 169. 13 square is 169. Okay, you should know all these things. 14 square is 196, 15 square is 225. Okay, like this you should know all these things. Now Q value, 8 Q value is 64, isn't it? But 0.08 multiplied 3 times, 0.08 into 0.08 into 0.08. So decimal digits will be, decimal places will be of what? 3, 2 digit into 3, 6 digits, 6 decimal digit will be there. 64, 6 decimal digit you have to create. So definitely 64 into 8 is 512. 8 Q value is 512. I am sorry, I said about square value. Q value is 512. So 512, and then but you have to have 6 digit with it. So another 3 digit has to be given with 0 and put the point. I hope you understood it. If you are knowing the square cube value, then it is easy that 512. Otherwise you have to multiply 8 into 8 into 8 and find out the cube value. Then you have to put all the decimal digit, 2 digit, 2 digit and 2 digits, 6 digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here only the point, and as there is no whole number, put it 0. Now square root by prime factorization method, which is very very important. See, you all know these things. Square root by finding out the prime factorization is easier, but square root by division will take time. See, any number you have picked, you go for the small division, and then you will find if it is a perfect square, then every number will make a pair. Every number will be having even number of factors. Could you understand? So here if it has gone with the test of divisibility, you divide. You know the short division. Here is 2, so it will go 2, 3. Then here is again it will go 2. Again 4, it will go with 2. Again 2, it will go. Now it will not go with 2. Now will it go with 3? No. 4. Yeah, it could have gone with 3 also. I found it is 7. 7 if you divide. I did 7 only first. So it becomes 63. Again 63 will divide by dividing by 7, 9. 3 3s are 9. So see, this number can be split into prime factors as this. Okay. Now every prime factors you make a pair. This number you write down as a product of prime factor first. This is in pair. You pick one. So square root, you are given the root over value, root over sign. This is the square root sign that you must put. Square root of this number will be in a pair of every number. Once it will be picked. So 2 into 2, 2 will be picked here. 2 into 2, 2 will be picked. 7 into 7, 7 will be picked. 3 into 3, 3 will be picked. Out of the 2 factors, 1 factor will come out as square root. Could you understand? Square root value. So product of all these things, is 84. Similarly, this number also splitted into, the product of prime factors. Prime factors you have taken out, and then all these prime factors, in pair you make it. One pair is 5. Then this 7 and 7, 1, 7 will go. This 7 and 7, 1, 7 will go. Product of all these 3. 5 into 7 will be 245. You have understood, I think so. But now let us move on to the most important aspects of this video. But this is first time you are doing it here. So pay attention and listen to me. See, this one by division method. I have picked a division method square root 39204. This is the number. What you need to do, first you pick a number, and okay, I will do it and show to you. That will be better. See, first you pick the number 39204. Then from right to left, you just pair the number. And if it is at last, if it is not pair, you put a dot. Now make a division format. You have to, if it is a pair number, you have to find out the square value so that it will go near to that. Here it is single digit, so the pair is not the single digit. You have to find out is a number whose square value is near to 3, not exceeding 3. Near to 3 will be 1 only. Next number square value will be 2. So 1 1s are 1. Now do the subtraction. 2 1 2. Then next pair will come down. In division only one number comes down. In this case both the number will come down. Now whatever it has come, no, that has to be unit digit has to be added with the same number. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Fine. Or you can double the quotient. That also you can do. Now what will you do? You have to find out 292. Putting a digit and multiplying with the same digit, you will find out the value near to 292 but not exceeding 292. You go for, you can do that procedure. 8 2s are 16, it will be so less. 9 2s are 18. Maximum 9 it can go. So it will go with 9. 9 you have kept here. 9 you have kept in the quotient also. Now multiply 29 with 9. This 9, this 29 will be multiplied with 9. So 9 9s are 81. 9 2s are 18 plus 8. 18 plus 8 is 26. 261. Once again we do the subtraction. On subtraction you have got 31. What will you do? You will add the unit digit and write down 9. It is, what is the unit digit? 9 plus 9 is 18. 38, isn't it? So 38 you have got it. Now again you will place one digit here, that will go to quotient, and that particular number, that digit will multiply with the whole digit form so that you will get the next number. But before that, you make this pair down as like division. One digit you are putting down in case of division. Now 2 digits you are putting down. So you will put some of the digit here so that it will be near to this number, or but not exceeding this number. If it is a perfect square number, no, it will definitely, after all the things came down for finding out square root, it will match with this. So ending with 4 what are the numbers ending with 4? It has to be either multiplied with 4 or 6. So here it will be 6 or 4. What? 6 3s are, no, 4 means 8. It will be 2 or 8. So 2, if you are multiplying 3 to the 6, no, it will be 8 only. So 8 you are multiplying means 8 8s are 64, 8 8s are 64 plus 6, 77, 8 3s are 24, plus 7, 31. No remainder. So perfect. Therefore, square root of 39204 will be the quotient only 198. I hope you have understood it. So I will take another example. Here I have taken this number 425104. I have made square, group of the numbers. In pair I have made it from right to left. 04, over that I have put a bar. 51 I have put a bar. 42 I have put a bar. Now I have to find out the square, some number square value near to 42 but not exceeding 42. Definitely 6 6 is 36, 7 7 is 49 will be exceeding. So 6 is 36. So 6 here I have kept 6. 6 is 36 I have written. Done the subtraction, came 6. Then next pair of the number came down, 651. Made, unit digit itself is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 we have written. Now put a digit here, place that digit here also and multiply this digit with whole number form. So it will go with 5. Why it will go with 5? How will you know? 5 12 is 60. Near only. 5 5 is 25. 60 plus 2 62. So 625 it will be. So if you multiply this one with 6 6 to 12 is 72. 72 will not go. 65 it is there. So 5 will be multiplying. So 5 is multiplying with 125. So 25, 105 is 625. Subtract it, 26 will be left over. Next pair came down 04. Now here unit digit you have made. Again once again you have added. So 125 plus 5 is 130. 130. Now 130 is the number. What digit you will place and you will multiply with the same digit so that you will get 2604. You multiply with 2. 2 2s are 4 and 2 zeros are 0 and 2 13s are 26. You will definitely, this all will help now. Now you are supposed to have 4 in the ending digit. 4 ending digit can be by 2 or 8 only. This property, if you learn it now and implement in all these things, it will be helpful to you. Now you will, I hope you will understand all these things, especially division method. Go through today up to this much only, because division method you have to learn properly. Doubt if any, please do not hesitate, talk to me.